In this video, we'll talk about the uses and gratifications theory. The uses and gratifications theory is a way of looking at why and how people actively seek out various media to meet their requirements. The uses and gratifications theory is a method of studying mass communication that focuses on the audience. This theory differs from previous media effect theories in that it focuses on what do people do with media rather than what does the media do to people. Let's take a look at its historical background. In the early 1920s, it used to be called the limited effects theory. The term uses and gratifications was coined in the 1940s as researchers looked at why individuals choose to consume various types of media. For the following few decades, research on uses and gratifications mostly concentrated on the gratification sought by media consumers. Then, in the 1970s, researchers focused on the effects of media consumption as well as the social and psychological requirements that media satisfied. The hypothesis is frequently ascribed to J. Blumler and Elihu Katz's 1974 study. With the proliferation of media technology, research on the uses and gratifications theory is more relevant than ever for understanding people's reasons for using media and the gratifications they derive from it. Generally, there are four key reasons why people use media. The first is information. People use media to get information about events relevant to the person. They use media to seek advice and to find information regarding their general interest, which is nothing but satisfying a person's curiosity and fascination with random topics. There is also the practice of gaining information from the media to educate oneself about anything specific and to get the sense of security from gaining knowledge. Next is personal identity. This is quite simple. People use the media to find reinforcement for their personal values. People use the media to find models of behavior. They also use the media to identify with the valued other in the media and to gain insight into oneself. Then there is integration. People can often seek social empathy. They also tend to seek a sense of belonging in communities, and they gain it from using the media. People also use media for social interaction and to establish social roles. In modern times, media has enabled connection between family, friends, and society, and today, people have access to all that because of the convenience of media. Last but not the least, people use media mostly for entertainment. They use it for their aesthetic pleasure, they use it to kill time, and most importantly, they use it for emotional release. For example, by watching entertainment content on TV, or on internet sites like YouTube and Facebook. In this day and age, human beings have found ways to make it more convenient for the audience to satisfy their gratification. A major example of that is the internet. The internet is the result of the development of newer media. The newer media has expanded and explored other concepts by establishing interactivity, which focuses on multi-dimensional concepts, the amount of choices provided to users, and the amount of effort by users to access information, etc. They have also established more control of the individual over the medium and created the ability of individuals to send, receive, save, or retrieve messages at their convenience. The uses and gratifications approach emphasizes an engaged audience and what people do with media rather than the impact that media has on them. The hypothesis was developed in the 1970s in response to traditional mass communication studies that focused on the sender and the message. It is more concerned with media audience habits than with media content. This audience's decisions about what they expose themselves to are influenced by their satisfaction and wants. People utilize media for a variety of reasons, according to Katz and Blumler, including distraction or escape, exploring personal identity, cognitive demands, and affective needs. In the realm of public relations, uses and gratifications may be used to show how public relations practitioners can effectively target an audience depending on their requirements. The purpose of public relations is to help bring organizations and individuals together, comparable to the goal of uses and gratification, which is to bring the message and the sender together.